My girlfriend texted, "I'm working late." Then I saw her on her friend's girls' night Instagram story. "Making out with my boss." I replied, "No problem." Then I forwarded the video to HR with the subject, "Inappropriate relationship." The urgent, final paycheck email she received the next morning. I, 32 male, am a senior data analyst at a large-scale logistics and supply firm, or as I call it, a professional spreadsheet wrangler. My girlfriend, Naya, 29, and I have been together for 4 years. We live together in my condo, which I bought before I met her. About a year ago, I helped her get a job in our company's marketing department. She's smart, ambitious, and I was proud to have her there. My direct boss is Dominic, 45. He's the head of analytics, a lifer at the company, married, 2 kids, lives in that perfect suburban mini mansion. He's also technically the head of marketing, making him Nia's boss's boss, a big man on our corporate campus. For the past 2 months, Nia has been distant, working late, constantly. This new product launch is just insane, Leo. Gotta grind, babe. This is my chance to impress Dominic. She brought him up a lot, and he in turn started being weirdly chummy with me. "You're a lucky man, Leo," he'd say at the coffee machine, slapping my back. Nia's a real go-getter, a star. It felt off, slimy. But I told myself I was just being a typical paranoid guy. Last night, Thursday, my paranoia was proven to be my gut instinct. 7:15 p.m. my phone buzzed. "Nia, this deck is not finishing itself. Dominic is making us all stay late to get it done. Don't wait up for me. Order yourself a pizza. Love you." I texted back, "Leo, sucks. Good luck, no problem, love you too." So I ordered the pizza. Fired up my PlayStation. Around 9:30 p.m., I'm scrolling Instagram while waiting for a game to load. I see a new story from Jenna, one of Nia's marketing friends. The bubble is bright, captioned, "Girls' Night." I tapped it. Loud music, clinking glasses, a bar I didn't recognize. Jenna is giggling, filming herself and another friend. "Woo, Thursday is the new Friday." My stomach clenched. "Working late?" I tapped to the next segment of her story. It was a 10-second video. Jenna must have been panning the room, and she panned right into a dark, curved booth where Nia was, and she was not with her girlfriends. She had her hands in a man's hair, and they were, in no uncertain terms, making out, swallowing each other's faces. The man, of course, was Dominic, my boss, her boss's boss. The video was so clear, unmistakable, I felt nothing, just pure, cold, Arctic ice. The betrayal wasn't a hot rage of the chemical reaction. It was instant, chilling clarity. She didn't just cheat, she lied repeatedly for months. She cheated with my married boss, the man who signs off on my vacation days, the man who does my performance reviews. She wasn't just my girlfriend, she was a massive, walking, talking HR violation. I screen recorded the video, saved it, emailed it to my personal email, backed it up to my private cloud drive. Then I pulled out my phone and texted Nia back, just 2 words. "Leo, no problem. I know, I'd already said it, this was different. This was confirmation. This was the "okay, I get it" text. The title says I replied this, and I'm sticking to it. It was my final, cold as hell reply after I knew. Then I opened my work laptop. I logged into my corporate email. I pulled up the employee handbook. Section 4.1a, Fraternization and Conflicts of Interest. Relationships between a manager and any subordinate in their direct or indirect chain of command are strictly prohibited, as they create an inherent power dynamic, potential for favoritism, and a hostile work environment for others. Oh, they nailed that part. I composed a new email. To Brenda Steve, Chief Legal Counsel. BCC, my personal email. Urgent. Inappropriate relationship, Sec 4.1a, and hostile work environment. Dear Brenda and Stephen, it is with extreme regret that I must report a serious breach of company policy. I have just received indisputable time-stamped video evidence of an inappropriate personal relationship between my direct supervisor, Dominic, and my partner, Mia, a marketing coordinator. As you know, Dominic is the head of department for both analytics and marketing, placing Nia in his indirect and my direct chain of command. This relationship and their subsequent dishonesty about working late, see attached text from Nia, creates an untenable conflict of interest, a hostile work environment for me personally, and calls into question all recent professional judgments, including my own performance reviews and any of Nia's recent project advancements. The attached video was taken at 9:28 p.m. tonight. I am deeply concerned about my professional standing and the clear potential for retaliation from Dominic. Please advise on next steps. I will be working from home tomorrow, Friday, pending your guidance. Sincerely, Leo, Senior Data Analyst. I hit attach. Uploaded the 10-second screen recording. I read the email one more time, clicked send. The time was 9:54 p.m. I turned off my PlayStation. The pizza didn't taste like anything. I didn't sleep. This morning, 8:01 a.m., an email from Brenda, subject, re-urgent. Leo, thank you for bringing this to our attention. We are treating this with the utmost seriousness. Your discretion is appreciated. Please do work from home. I will call you at 10 a.m. Please be available. I spent the next 2 hours drinking black coffee. My hands were shaking. At 9:45 a.m., my personal phone exploded. 12 missed calls from Nia. 3 missed calls from Dominic. A stream of texts. Nia, Leo, what did you do? They shut off my laptop access. My email is gone. Call me. Leo, they just called me. They fired me. Dominic, Leo, call me. We need to talk. This is a misunderstanding. You ruined my life. The doorbell started ringing, over and over. I looked through the peephole. It was Nia, hysterical. Pounding on the door. My work phone rang. It was Brenda from HR. Leo, are you in a quiet place? Yes, I said, as Nia screamed my name from the hallway. Yes, I am. Leo, after a brief but conclusive investigation, both Dominic last name and Nia last name have been terminated from the company, effective immediately. Their actions were a flagrant zero-tolerance violation of our code of conduct. We are appalled at the breach of trust, especially from a senior manager. As she's saying this, Nia is still screaming. Leo, I know you're in there, you bastard. Open this door. Brenda, I said, my voice steady. I have to let you go. The now ex-employee is currently outside my apartment. Oh dear? Do you need security? No, Brenda, I think I can handle this. I hung up. I walked to the door. I looked at my phone. Nia had just forwarded me an email, the one she received at 9:35 a.m. Subject, urgent. Final paycheck, employment termination. Dear Nia, this email is to confirm that, following an investigation into a serious breach of company policy, your employment with company name is terminated, effective immediately. I opened the door. She was a mess. Mascara everywhere, her working late outfit from last night rumpled. You, she sobbed, you ruined me. No, Nia, I said, my voice cold. You ruined yourself. You lied and you cheated with my boss. That was inefficient. It was a mistake, she shrieked. It just happened. You didn't have to get me fired. Dominic he was going to promote me. I'm sure he was. You have 1 hour to pack a bag, get your essentials. What are you talking about? I live here. No, I said, leaning against the doorframe. You've been a guest for 2 years, and your visit is officially over. Get your stuff. Update 1. It's been a week. My life has been a legal drama I never auditioned for. First, the fallout from the purge, as my work friends are calling it. Telling Nia to pack was just the opening act. Nia, you can't throw me out. I have rights. I'll call the police. Go ahead. Tell them your boyfriend who owns the condo is kicking you out because you cheated on him with his boss and you're both unemployed. See how that goes. She didn't call the cops. She called her mother. I stood there, arms crossed, as she had a hysterical screaming conversation. Mom, he's kicking me out. Because of a misunderstanding at work. Yes, he got me fired. No, I don't have any money. It was pathetic. She packed a suitcase, all the while sobbing and throwing things. You'll regret this, Leo. You're a monster. I'm a data analyst, Nia. I just presented the facts. You drew the wrong conclusion. She left, slamming the door so hard my Starry Night print fell off the wall. Good riddance. Now, the real entitlement. The company is in chaos. Dominic was a department head. His sudden departure, they sent a vague, "We wish him the best in his future endeavors" email, left a huge power vacuum. I've been praised by HR for my integrity. It's weird, but the villains aren't taking this lying down. First, Nia. She's been staying with Jenna. Lol, the irony. She must have run out of money in like 2 days. She sent me a barrage of texts. Nia, I can't pay my car note. This is your fault. Nia, I need $5,000 now, or I'm telling everyone you were abusive. It's compensation for my job and my emotional distress. You owe me, Leo. I screenshot them, sent them to my personal email, didn't reply. Then came Dominic, or rather his wife, Belinda. She found me on Facebook, sent me a long rambling message. You did this. You ruined my family. Dominic is a good man, a good father. He lost his job, his reputation. My children are crying. It was your little tramp girlfriend who seduced him. She was always flashing herself at him. He's the victim here. My God, the delusion. Belinda, you need to fix this. You need to call HR. Tell them it was a deepfake video. Tell them it was a mistake. Retract your statement. Get him his job back. You owe my family that. Me, Belinda, I'm sorry for your situation, but I will not be lying to my company. Your husband is a grown man who made a choice. Please don't contact me again, Belinda. You will pay for this. You have no idea what you've done. I blocked her. I thought that was the dirty trick. I was wrong. Yesterday I was served. At my condo, a man in a cheap suit handed me an envelope. I'm being sued. Not by Nia, by Dominic. He's suing me for $250,000. The charges: slander, libel, and tortious interference with a business contract. His claim that I, a disgruntled and jealous employee, faked the video. He claims it was a friendly, congratulatory hug at a sanctioned team-building event that I maliciously deep-faked to get him fired. He's claiming I was passed over for a promotion I wasn't, and this was my sociopathic revenge. I just stared at the papers. This is insane. He's a rich, powerful guy. I'm just me. This is terrifying. There's the vulnerability, folks. I'm human. But it gets worse. Attached to the filing was an affidavit. A sworn statement. From Nia. She's his star witness. Her statement claims I was abusive and controlling. That I knew she and Dominic were just close friends and mentors. That I had threatened to ruin her if she ever left me. And that she believes the video is a fabrication created by me in a fit of jealous rage. She committed perjury. For him, they're allied. They're both unemployed, desperate, and they've decided I'm the one who's going to pay for it. I'm not just fighting an ex-girlfriend anymore. I'm fighting my wealthy, connected ex-boss who has teamed up with my ex-girlfriend to ruin me. I called a lawyer immediately. This is way above my pay grade. Final update. It's been 4 months. 4 months of hell, and it's finally over. The lawsuit was, as my lawyer called it, a complete circus. I was spending money I didn't have on legal fees. The stress was immense. My company put me on paid administrative leave pending the outcome of the litigation, which basically meant they were protecting themselves. I felt alone. Dominic's strategy was to bury me in paperwork, to bleed me dry until I retracted my story. Nia, his little perjuring sidekick, was apparently living in an apartment he was paying for. They were all in. My lawyer, a shark named Tessa, was my only hope. Tessa, they're claiming the video is a deepfake, and it was a team event. This is a provable lie. We need to go scorched earth on the facts. Who posted the original video? Nia's friend, Jenna. Good, we deposed Jenna, we subpoena the bar. The deposition. Jenna was not happy to be there. She was terrified, caught between her friend, Nia, and a federal perjury charge. Dominic's. Miss Jenna's last name, you were at a company-sanctioned team-building event on the night of date, correct? What? No, it was a girls' night at the Crimson Lounge. And Mr. was there as a chaperone? A manager? A chaperone? No. He met us there. Nia invited him. She said he wanted to celebrate the campaign's launch. Jenna, did you at any time alter, edit, or deepfake the video you posted to your Instagram story? No. God, no. I don't even know how. I was dancing, I panned my camera, and I caught them. I didn't even realize what I'd caught until Leo texted me, WTF? I deleted it right away. So the video is 100% real. That is your sworn testimony. Looks at Nia, who is sitting in the corner. Yes, it's real. Nia put her head in her hands. The revenge, that was good. But this was the kill shot. Your Honor, Dominic and Nia's entire claim rests on this being a friendly hug at a team event. We have proven it was not a team event. Now let's talk about the friendly part. Tessa produced our subpoenas. First, Jenna's other Instagram posts. She had a close friend's story. I'd forgotten about it. But Jenna, under threat of perjury, gave it to us. It was a video from earlier that night. Jenna, slurring slightly, when the boss buys you, Dom. Woo. Thanks, Dominic. She pans to Dominic, who raises a glass of champagne and winks at the camera. Dominic's face went white. But that's not all. Tessa. And finally, Your Honor, we have the itemized Time-stamped receipt from the Crimson Lounge for Mr. Dominic's tab. She put it on the projector. 2 bottles of Dom Perignon. $800. 6 espresso martinis. 4 whiskey sours. Total, $1,142.50. Paid for at 9:45 p.m. By Dom X. He didn't just cheat. He didn't just lie. He didn't just commit perjury. He bought $1,100 of champagne and cocktails for his subordinates on a non-work night on the company card. The consequences, it was over. Dominic's lawyer, seeing his client had just admitted to corporate card fraud on top of perjury, immediately motioned for a recess. The lawsuit against me was dropped within the hour. Tessa, my beautiful shark, immediately filed a countersuit for malicious prosecution, defamation, and full recovery of my legal fees. Dominic, facing a new investigation from our company for fraud, they were not happy, and criminal charges for perjury settled so fast it made my head spin. He had to pay my entire legal bill, $38,200, and an additional $20,000 for damages, which I happily accepted. Belinda, his wife, who had been sitting in the back of the courtroom, heard all of it. The champagne, the thanks Dominic wink, the perjury. She filed for divorce the next day. He's losing his mini-mansion. He's lost his career. He's blacklisted in our industry now. He's lost his family. Naya? She's the real tragedy. She's guilty of perjury. She's unemployable. Jenna and her entire friend group cut her off for lying and dragging them into a lawsuit. Dominic, as part of his divorce, can't support her anymore. Last I heard, she was working as a waitress at a chain restaurant, living with her mom. She tried to text me from a new number. Nia, I'm sorry. I know I messed up. He manipulated me. Please, Leo, I have nothing. I just blocked the number. As for me, the company apologized profusely. They brought me back from leave with a promotion to Dominic's old job, Ulmeo. Just kidding, but I got a fat raise and a new title. The whole thing cost me 4 months of sleep and sanity. It cost me a relationship I thought was real. I took a financial hit, but I got it back. I wasn't some action hero. I was just a guy who got cheated on. But I'm a guy who keeps receipts. The best part? My revenge wasn't some grand evil plan. I just told the truth. I presented the data, and I let their own entitlement, their own lies, and their own stupidity do the rest. They built their own prison. I just supplied the video evidence for the locks. I'm taking a long vacation, somewhere with no cell service,